Hello, we are going to get started in a moment for a nice Vinyasa flow yoga sequence. Doing a rare midday class, so let's do something kind of fun with the lights, like a rotating party color scheme going maybe. I don't know how well it'll look on the video. Otto says it's party time, that's right. Get some music going. Let's see, there's a playlist on Spotify you can choose from to listen to, or you can of course pick your own music. I haven't been inspired to create a new playlist in a while, but I'll maybe get around to that sometime soon. Go ahead and find a couple blocks if you'd like. Maybe put them towards the front of your mat, or maybe sit on one on the edge of it to start. I'm gonna go ahead and start in a nice, comfortable, easy pose. Closing your eyes, sitting back against an imaginary wall, relaxing your shoulders and breathing primarily through your nose. Sit up tall, Otto. Look at my back. You're sitting like this. Sit up like that. Bring your shoulders back, chest forward. Close your eyes. Just breathe through your nose. Fill up that belly and those lungs and your chest, and then slowly exhale through your nose. Continue nice, slow, deliberate breathing, relaxing, settling into your practice today. Maybe set an intention for your practice. Maybe it's balance or compassion or patience or gratitude, whatever you need. And as you're settling in, just remember that yoga doesn't have to be perfect. Well, if you're doing this live or during the coronavirus stay-at-home stuff, you may not have a perfect place to do yoga. Your animals or kids might bother you during the sequence, and that's totally okay. Just do what you can, do your best, and enjoy. Otto's already ready to take a break. We barely started, dude. Oh, he's really tempted by the yoga swing we have out here, which I would love to teach aerial yoga from home, but I don't think anyone else would have a swing to be able to do it. So have limited, utility for everyone else, but that's okay. Yoga is many things, but it's kind of the union of your breath, your mind, and your body. And your breath is the foundation for yoga. Breathing techniques help you with many things in life. Being able to focus your mind on what you're doing in the moment and not what you need to do in an hour or what you just did or what's coming next is very nice in helping you stay present in whatever you're doing, which is a really good skill to have when things get stressful or difficult. And your body is there to help integrate things. But really, the breath and your mind are what help things work in your nervous system. And the body is just kind of along for the ride. So you do your best. You focus on your mind. In your mind, your body is perfect. And your body is not perfect, and that's okay. Just do your best. Work yourself to some level that's mildly challenging or moderately challenging, but never painful or truly uncomfortable. Go ahead and open your eyes. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead nice and slow. And exhale, your hands to the earth. And do this a couple more times with your own breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And we're just starting to open up the spine and the muscles around it. Inhale up. Exhale down. And now we're going to inhale up again. And this time we're going to lean to the right, bringing the right hand or right forearm to the right side. Lean to the right, maybe looking up under your arm, forward or down at your hand. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale to the left side. With each exhale, breathe a little deeper as long as you're keeping your glutes or your bottom on the earth. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, lean to the right again. This time, maybe look to a different spot you did last time. Inhale, rise up through center, and exhale to the left. Inhale up through center. We're going to take a twist. I'm going to remove my block. So inhale up, exhale, twist to the right. Right hand behind you. Sit up tall. Left hand outside your right quad. Twisting from your belly. Keeping that twist in your body. Inhale, slowly turn your head forward and look over that right shoulder. Exhale, release. Change the cross of your legs. Inhale up overhead and exhale, twist to the left. Keeping the twist in your body, turn just your head forward and look over your right shoulder. Exhale, release. Plant your hands on your knees, shrug your shoulders a few times forward and a few times back. Inhale, look down at your right shoulder and slowly start to rotate your head towards the left side. Exhale, and then start to take a full rotation or a few and pause anywhere you feel any discomfort and breathe into it. Help relax the neck and the muscles around it. And just keep rotating, keep breathing. And from neutral, switch directions. Return to center. We're gonna do some seated cat-cows, hands on your shins. Inhale, belly forward, chest forward, shoulders back, head looking forward. Exhale, round, starting at the bottom of your spine, working your way up. Head might look down. Inhale, forward, straighten. Exhale, round into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Go ahead and return to neutral. One hand over the other and interlace your fingers, kind of like that. And now we're gonna do cat-cow again, but we're gonna inhale, arms up overhead for cow, and then exhale, round for cat, arms neutral. Inhale, arms up overhead for cow, and exhale, neutral. 3 more times with your own breath, starting to open up your shoulders as well as your spine and your wrists and your arms. Return to neutral. Have one hand facing you, the other hand facing away from you. Get a nice strong grip on your hands, elbows out neutral. We're gonna teeter-totter, just moving our arms. Inhale one side up, the other down. Exhale to neutral. Inhale the other side up. Exhale to neutral. Just continue deliberately going from up to neutral with your own breath. The more you pull on your hands, the more you'll feel this in the sides of your neck. There's that nerve that runs from your hands through your arms and shoulders and into your neck. It's activated. Return to neutral. Inhale, bring your legs forward. Sit up nice and tall and just sit here for a moment. Curling the toes back, engaging the quads, sitting up as vertically as you can. Not back here, but sitting up nice and tall. Inhale your arms up overhead, and exhale, just gently fold forward. Maybe reach your toes, maybe not even close, but keep those quads and calves and feet engaged. Inhale, slowly rise up. We're gonna do my favorite little heat generating motion. So we're gonna lift that right leg up a couple of inches and over a couple of inches and start to point and flex as you inhale and exhale. Switch, just be a couple of inches off the ground, a couple of inches over. If this is too much at any time, you can just lower your heel to the earth. Always feel free to modify the yoga practice in whatever way you need it. Just do your best. It's not about perfection, it's about doing what's right for you. On your next point, hold it for a breath. And start to rotate clockwise or counterclockwise. And then point, and then switch in the other direction. Nice and slow. And release. And go ahead and massage your quads, maybe your calves. Now inhale, turn to neutral, and then lift the left foot up and over a couple of inches. And start to point and flex as you breathe. Stay seated tall. On your next point, go ahead and hold it for a breath. And start to rotate your ankle in one direction, continuing to breathe. Nice and slow. Then point and hold, and then switch directions, continuing to breathe. Go ahead and relax, massage it out a bit. Quads, IT bands, calves. And plant your hands on the side and come to hands and knees. I'm gonna turn my mat around. It's not symmetrical, and I like it better when the lines on this part are at the top, because I think it's easier to see what my hands are doing. So I have an extra wide yoga mat, so your hands may be all the way at the edge of your mat or even off, but you want your hands shoulder width apart, pointer or middle finger facing forward, fingers spread wide and create as little space between your hands and the earth as possible. Imagine engaging your outer two fingers, your knuckles, and your finger mounds. And even when your arms or legs are straight in yoga, you still want a small micro bend so you don't hyperextend. This helps take pressure off your wrists and ankles. It also allows your triceps to engage to take pressure off your wrists. Your knees are hip width apart, directly under your hips or an inch or two behind them. Toes pointed behind you. Inhale, we're gonna lower the belly, glide the chest forward, shoulders back, head might look forward. And exhale, round into cat, starting with the bottom of the spine, working our way up. Inhale for cow. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. And you can continue just doing cat-cow. It's not just, but just doing that. Or you can bring your right leg behind you, parallel to the earth, toes pointed down on your inhale. Exhale, round your knee towards your forehead. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend, and then you can bring your left hand forward. Bring your knee towards your elbow. Extend, and then you can bring them out to the side. And then extend forward and back, and then round. Extend out to the side if you'd like, or just round. Extend, round, extend. One more time to the side if you'd like, and extend, and hold for a breath. And then you can stay here or take the heart opener by bending your back knee. Top hand comes back to meet your foot. Glide your chest forward, kick back into your foot, and breathe. And keeping your leg raised, lower your right or your left hand. Then bring your right foot outside the left side of your mat and tap twice. And arc up and over, tapping twice on each side. Inhaling on one side, exhaling on the other, focusing on height over width or speed. This is a moon, and it opens up your glutes, opens up your hips. Once more on each side. And bring your feet together, knees wide, hips back towards your feet, hands forward, forehead towards the earth for child's pose. Let's take a couple breaths here. And you're welcome to stay here. Or slowly add a twist by walking your hands off the right side of your mat and surrendering down. If you're taking the twist, inhale, walk through center. And exhale off to the left side of your mat. Inhale back through center. Come back to hands and knees. And you can either resume traditional cat-cow, or you can inhale, bring your left leg behind you. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. And on your next extension, you can continue with that, or bring your left hand or your right hand forward. Then round. Knee to elbow, extend. Off to the side. Extend. Round. Extend. Off to the side if you'd like. And extend. Round. Extend. Off to the side. Extend. And then hold it for a breath. And then you can take the heart opener by bending the knee. Hand back to your foot. Glide that chest forward, shoulders back, kick gently into your foot. And plant just your hand and bring the foot out to the right side of your mat. Tap twice, arc up and over. Focusing on height. Tapping twice on each side, inhaling one side, exhaling the other. Once more on each side. Return to hands and knees. Curl your toes under. We're going to come up to our first down dog. Lift one heel and bend that knee and straighten the other leg. Walk your dog. Look down back towards your feet. Form a nice upside down V shape. And then you can stay there, or you can glide forward into a plank. In front plank, you can bend your knees, hover and hold for bear, and extend back through down dog. Maybe do that again for fun. Plank to bear, to down dog. And slowly walk your hands back to your feet. Exhale, fold forward. Grasp elbows with the opposite hand. Let your head surrender towards the earth. And gently sway side to side. Just through the action of straightening one leg a little more than the other. Don't force the sway. With each exhale, your head surrenders a little bit closer to the earth. Exhale, release your hands towards the earth. Inhale, hands to shins for half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Stand in mountain, engage your triceps, hands face forward. Inhale, your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands to your shins, half lift. Exhale, fold forward and walk yourself forward into a down dog. And then bend your knees, look forward, and step or float to the front of your mat. Again, folding forward. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise up overhead. Inhale, right hand to your right hip, and exhale, lean to the right. No. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, rise up through center, cactus the arms. Inhale, lift the right heel, twist to the right on the exhale. Inhale, rise through center, lower the right heel, lift the left heel, and exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, return to center. Hands towards your hips. Inhale, your arms up overhead, look up, interlace your fingers, engage the pointer finger and lift it up and look back. Then release the bind and fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward, plant the hands, step or float back into a plank. And take a Vinyasa flow, high push up to low push up. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale for down dog. Inhale, come forward for plank. And you have the option of side plank, either by bending your knee, planting your foot out to the side, left leg straight back, left arm up, lift your left leg, or you could stack your legs and rest on your right leg and maybe lift your left leg up high. The key to a good side plank is keeping your body in a single plane, bending that front elbow slightly to engage your triceps, lifting tall, lifting with your hips. Exhale, return to plank, and inhale, switch sides. And exhale, release to down dog. Inhale your right leg in the air behind you. Exhale, glide it forward to a low lunge. Back knee down. Inhale, lean back with your hips and arms. Exhale, glide forward. Open your chest, take a nice full revolution. Inhale your arms up, shoulders relaxed. Inhale your arms out like wings. We're gonna eagle wrap your right arm under your left. And you can either just cross your hands on your shoulders or do a full double wrap for eagle. Inhale, lean back, look up. Exhale, fold forward, maintaining the bind. Inhale, slowly rise up. Relax the shoulders, straighten the arms. Inhale, right hand to right hip. Exhale, lean all the way forward with that left hand, and then twist your elbow outside your knee. Hands together towards heart center, twisting from your core. Exhale, release the twist. Straighten the front leg for a gentle half split. Inhale, walk yourself forward, plant your hands and come up to standing splits. Legs straight, forehead towards your knee. Then exhale, release back to low lunge. Front knee back to meet your back knee. Surrender to narrow knee child's pose for a couple breaths. No, Otto, it's not almost over. Inhale, keep the forearms planted. Glide your chest forward, come through up dog or cobra. Exhale for down dog. Inhale your left leg up in the air behind you. Exhale, glide it forward for low lunge. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, lean forward, arms up, take a nice full revolution. Bring your arms back up for low crescent. Arms out like a T. Left arm under your right. Either hands on your shoulders or take a full eagle wrap. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, lean forward. Just do your best. You could do it if you try. Here, hold on a second, Otto. Try sitting like this. Now bring your arms out like this. And now bring your right arm under your left like this. And then grab your hands. And then lean back. And then lean forward inside. Yep. Okay. Now bring your arms up again. Inhale your left hand to your left hip, Otto. Come on, just go like this. Exhale, lean forward with your opposite hand. This hand's on the hip. And then twist like this. Try to bring that elbow outside the knee. And then look to the side. Exhale, release the twist. Straighten the front leg for half splits. Then inhale, walk yourself forward, plant your hands, come up for standing splits. Exhale, release, low lunge. Narrow knee child's pose for a couple breaths. Inhale, glide your chest and heart forward. Up dog or cobra. Exhale for down dog. Okay. Inhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up through chair. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, maybe come onto your toes, lifting your heels. Exhale, release. Swan dive forward. Inhale, walk forward to down dog. Look forward. Bend your knees, step or float in front of your mat. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands and bring your left leg back into crescent. Rise up. Relax the shoulders, straighten the arms. Inhale your right hand to your right hip. Exhale, lean forward, keeping that front knee bent, back leg straight. And exhale, twist. Elbow outside your knee. You can stay here or straighten your arms or plant your left hand inside your right foot for revolved side angle. Exhale, release. Bump that back foot up. If you have blocks and need them for pyramid, go ahead and grab them and frame your front foot. Go ahead and rise up for a moment. You have the legs straight, so parallel tracks. Back foot's out at like 30 degrees. Hands on your hips. And just fold forward enough where you're feeling it in your hamstrings a little bit, but your back is staying straight. And then just bend your knees slightly and plant your hands on your block, your shin, or the earth. Then re-straighten your knee most of the way, keeping the hips twisted forward for pyramid. Bend the knee, remove the blocks, plant your hands, and come up through Warrior C or Standing L if that's better for you today. Exhale, come back to Warrior B. Heels are aligned. And then rotate and come through Vinyasa flow. Maybe with 3 legs, maybe a full. Then you plant your leg, high push-up to low push-up. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, float forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, swan dive to the earth. Plant your hands. Bring your right leg back. Rise up to crescent. Inhale your left hand, your left hip. Exhale, lean forward, front knee bent, back leg straight. And exhale, take the twist. Or open up your arms. Or take revolved side angle. So release the twist, find your blocks, frame your foot maybe. Bump up that back foot, rise up. Hands on your hips, hips forward. Standing tall. Then exhale, fold forward just till your back wants to stretch around. It might only be a couple of inches or it might be all the way down, just depends on your flexibility. And then bend that front knee, fold forward into pyramid, and re-straighten that front knee most of the way. Continue breathing. And bend that front knee, blocks off to the side, and fly up through Warrior C. Top leg straight, bottom leg is mostly straight, upper body's parallel to the earth. And float back to warrior B. Heels are aligned, front knees bent, back leg straight. Arms up, look over that front hand. And then windmill the hands down. Take a vinyasa flow, high push-up to low push-up. Up dog or cobra to down dog. I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water. Yes, Ada. That's just, oh, I guess it is. It's dead though. I just saw a bug in here, but it is a dead bug. From down dog, come into child's pose, wide knees, hands forward. Take a few breaths, and you can stay here or thread the needle by bringing the right arm up, bring it under the left arm. Maybe bring that left arm up and over around the right hip. Continue breathing and relaxing. Exhale, release the twist. If you're threading the needle, inhale, left arm up and under the right. Maybe that right hand comes around the left hip for a twisted, threaded child's pose. I often like yoga poses that combine things together. Exhale, release the twist. Come back through hands and knees. Up through down dog. Inhale your right leg up in the air behind you. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, straighten that right leg. And exhale, glide it forward. Rising up through warrior A. Back foot's planted, separate plane. Foot's out at a 45-degree angle, front knees bent, hips forward. Arms up, shoulders relaxed. He's creating an optical illusion by touching me in the screen, but not in real life. Now we're gonna float forward to warrior C as a transition to warrior B. Upper body is vertical, shoulders relaxed, arms opposite directions. Flip that front palm, lean forward, lean back for reverse warrior, keeping that front knee bent, back leg straight. And then inhale, straighten that front leg. Lift that top hand up higher for reverse triangle. And keep the legs where they are. Inhale the arms to warrior B arms. And then exhale and lean forward for triangle. Actively lift up with that top hand. That bottom hand doesn't have to do much. Don't dump into the front. Actively lift with the top. If you're strong enough, you can actively lift and lift forward. But most people just need to focus on lifting up. We're going to float a couple times here. So inhale, your left arm back. And exhale, bring it up and over your ear. Just one more time. Inhale, float back. Exhale over. And bring it back up and exhale to bend that front knee for side angle, any variation you like. You can stay here. Take a wrap if you like to take the wrap. Try to keep that upper body in the same plane as your legs. And from here, put your left hand on your left hip. Bring that right hand forward and outside your foot a little bit for half moon if you'd like. Straighten both legs. Maybe even lift that bottom hand up off the earth as well. Exhale, release. Heel toe your feet out wide, heels out, toes in. Hands on your hips, start tall. Exhale, fold forward for wide-legged forward fold. The handstands in your practice, you have time to take it. Otherwise, just with each exhale, try to surrender your head a little closer to the earth. If you're in headstand, go ahead and come out of it. Plant your hands for half lift. Heel toe your feet closer together. Coming into goddess, hands on your hips. Rise up, heels in, toes out. Your body's within one plane, arms up. Bend your elbows, bend your knees, settling in for goddess, and maybe lift your heels onto your toes. Inhale, straighten and extend. Exhale, bend again, maybe a little deeper this time for goddess. Inhale, extend. Hands to your hips. Heel toe your heels out wide. Fold forward for half lift. Walk yourself forward into a vinyasa flow or three-legged dog. Take the flow, high push-up to low push-up, up dog or cobra, to down dog over 2 breaths. Inhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Exhale, fold forward. Heel toe your feet out wide, heels in, toes out. Come into a squat together. Place your hands or forearms under your knees, or your elbows to your knees, or straighten your arms. You can stay here or take crow, planting your hands and bringing your knees towards your armpits. Settling forward, looking forward, or you're more than welcome to stay in the yogi squat. Catch your breath. Telling myself that too. Plant your hands, straighten your legs, walk yourself forward to a down dog. Inhale your left leg behind you. Exhale, glide it forward. Rise up through warrior A. Front knee bent, back leg straight, back foot out a 45-degree angle. Hips forward, shoulders relaxed, arms up straight. Fly forward through warrior C. And come back through warrior B. Now your heels are aligned, same plane, your back foot's out at a 90-degree angle. Front knees bent, no auto. Upper body vertical, look over that front hand. Then flip that front hand, lean forward and lean back for reverse warrior, keeping that front knee bent. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Lift that top hand up higher for reverse triangle. Inhale your arms to warrior B arms. And exhale, lean forward and tilt for triangle. Float the arm back, right arm back. Exhale over your head. Inhale, float it back one more time. Exhale over. Inhale up top. Exhale, bend for side angle. Maybe take the bind or partial wrap, if that works for you. And place right hand on the right hip. Left hand outside your left foot. And come in through half moon. Whichever variation of half moon is right for you. And exhale, come back. Heel toe your feet out. Exhale forward, wide-legged forward fold. Maybe do something different this time. Clench your hands. We're going to skip goddess. We're going to walk forward and take the final vinyasa flow of this sequence. No. Inhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, arms up overhead. Exhale your hands together down to heart center. We're going to do a tree on each side. So planting your left foot, bring your right foot towards your calf, ankle, never your knee, or maybe inside your foot. And a trick for some of you might be that your toes are slightly pigeon-toed on this. Your hands can come up, they can come forward. Whatever form of tree you feel like, trees wave, that's okay. And then come out of tree through warrior B. And then come forward and bring your knee up And then just bring it out to the side. If that feels good, maybe grab your toe and straighten out to the side. And exhale, return to center and maybe hop a few times. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale to heart center. Plant your right foot. Left heel comes towards your ankle, your calf, or your quad. This side doesn't want to cooperate with the quad today. So I'm gonna go here. Arms come forward or up. And then go ahead and pivot into warrior C. And then rise up and grab that ankle, that knee, shin. Maybe use your wall for support. And then maybe bring your foot out to the side. And maybe you grab your toe and stretch it. And gently return to center and maybe take a few more hops. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward and walk yourself forward. The down dog and to hands and knees. Just gonna check the clock real quick. It looks like we're doing good on time. Maybe I started a little bit late. Okay, from hands and knees. Inhale, bring that right leg behind you. Exhale, glide it forward into high lizard. Your hands are both inside your foot. You could stay here or lower onto your forearms or forearms onto a block. You could plant your hands and explore a balancing posture on your forearms. Or bird of paradise variation with your arm under your leg on the right side. Left cheek on the earth, looking off at your right foot. This may look challenging if you're new to my practice. It's actually quite easy. It just takes some time and practice. I'm out of breath from the balancing posture, not the bird of paradise. So that might be comforting to you. This is a reminder that a lot of yoga is about surrender, not strength. And just trusting your body to do what it knows how to do. Wherever you're at, slowly rise back up to high lizard, straighten that front leg for half splits, or maybe slide it further forward for a fuller expression of splits. Just push yourself to mild discomfort, not pain or torture. Maybe use blocks under your hamstring or under your hands for support. Maybe your forehead comes towards your knee, or maybe you laugh at that thought. We're all in different places, and that's perfectly fine. Come back to high lizard. If you have bad knees, come onto your back and do a figure four. Otherwise, heel toe your foot out to the side for pigeon. We're gonna start tall. Check your alignment. Is that front shin as parallel to the front of the mat as possible? Is your knee outside your hip? Is your hip actively lifting? Are your hips even? If this feels good, then slowly come down to your forearms. Head towards the earth. If that feels good, you can surrender further. Or maybe even bend your elbows and bring your hands together and bring your thumbs to your C7, the bump in the back of your spine. Engaging your triceps along with this hip stretch, but this is taking too much away from your hips. Release the hands back to the earth and focus more on your hips and IT band stretching than your triceps also. Inhale, slowly rise up. Or actually stay there for a few more breaths or rise up for active pigeon. Playing your right hand in front of your right shin. Grabbing your left foot with your left hand. And maybe your right hand comes forward for pigeon. 10 minutes. Yeah. And exhale, release, plant your hands. Into three-legged dog, bend the knees, stack the hips. Maybe take some circles or flip the dog for wild thing if you'd like. Turn into neutral and just rock your hips side to side for a moment. Maybe they come onto the earth. Return to neutral. Inhale your left leg behind you. Parallel the earth, toes pointed down. Exhale, glide it forward to high lizard. Take a few breaths here. And then you could explore low lizard by planting your forearms towards the earth or on a block. Or you could place your hands, fingers pointed outward, into a balancing posture on your forearms. Or explore bird of paradise. Sole of the left foot on the earth, legs straight. Left arm under it for support. And resting on your right cheek, looking towards your left foot. Hey, Otto, could you turn the volume down on my music a little bit, please? On the phone. Thank you. That's good. That's too low, a little higher. That's good, thank you. And just continue surrendering, relaxing. We're starting to slow our practice down now, even though some of this is pretty challenging. Inhale, slowly rise back up to high lizard. Straighten that front knee for half splits, or glide it further forward for a fuller expression of splits. Slowly walk yourself back up. And either come onto your back for figure four, or heel toe your foot out to the side for pigeon. Start tall, check your alignment again. Maybe your shin doesn't want to be as parallel on this side. That's totally okay. And then exhale, start to slowly fold forward. Maybe you place a block under your hip for support if you need it. Maybe you surrender all the way down. Maybe you bend the elbows. Add a little tricep stretch with your hands together and your thumbs to your C7. I'm going to skip that on this side and just focus on getting that hip back. So I mean by that is I could be sitting up here, or I can be back here. My hips are now equal, and I'm actually feeling a better hip stretch here than I would further down, or I might have a tendency to lean more forward with my hips. You can stay here or explore active pigeon, putting your left hand in front of your left shin, grabbing your right knee, which is bent, right foot, right hand, left arm forward. Exhale, release. Come up through three-legged dog, bend the knee and stack the hips and take some circles. Or maybe flip your dog for a quick wild thing. And exhale, release. Come all the way onto your belly for Sphinx. Forearms are parallel, hands forward. Closer your elbows are to your body, the more you'll feel this on your low back. Tops of your feet planted on the earth. You can lift your knees if you'd like by straightening your legs. You could also lift your belly if you'd like. Or you can straighten your arms for seal. Exhale, slowly release. Bring one arm overhead. Hold onto your back. Stretch your arms up overhead. Heels down below. Bring your knees to your chest. Grab one shin with each hand. Gently rock side to side. Maybe come through happy baby by bringing your feet Soles of your feet to the sky. Come on, Otto, let's see your happy baby. Grabbing one foot with each hand. Or bring the soles of your feet together. For Reclined Butterfly, just keep your shoulders and neck relaxed if you do that. Bring the soles of your feet to the earth. And then bend your knees. Feet off the earth 90 degrees. Arms out like wings. And slowly let your knees go to the right side, looking over your left shoulder towards your left hand, keeping your left shoulder on the earth. You place a block underneath or between your knees if you need it for support. Or you can straighten your feet off towards your hand if you feel like it. Or any other spinal twist that might serve you well today. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Again, whichever variation of spinal twist suits you best today. Inhale, slowly bring your knees back to center. Touch your feet at the edge of your mat. Keep the arms out like wings and just windshield wiper your knees side to side a few times. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Then you have the option of bridge, wheel, or shoulder stand. Bridge, you just bring your feet close to your glutes, but where your hands can just reach them. Shoulders tucked under, and you're gonna lift your hips. Or other variations. Wheel, it's basically the same, except you're gonna plant your hands beside your head and lift up and look towards your hands and forward. And when you come down from wheel, bring your head towards your chest, you pull on your shoulders instead of on your head. Or you can do shoulder stand. Rocking onto your shoulders, supporting your low back, bringing your feet up high. You can stay here or spread your legs wide or overhead for flow. I know. And then whenever you're ready, return to the earth for Shavasana. Or you can do supported fish if you'd like. Palms face up, heels wide, toes out. Shoulders and neck relaxed. And just breathe naturally through your nose. Stop asking Otto, please. Do your Shavasana, Otto. It's what I'm doing. So Otto's doing school at home right now, and this is supposed to be his PE, so he should be doing Shavasana. As you settle in, reflect on how you feel now compared to an hour ago. Reflect on your intention. You can stay here as long as you'd like, but I'm gonna put it here so I can end the video in a couple minutes. So if you're ready to end, if you're not ready to end, just pause the video until you're ready to go into Shavasana. Otherwise, start to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing some life back into your hands and feet. Windshield wiper your ankles and wrists side to side, maybe. Maybe take some full circles through your ankles and wrists. Stretch your hands up overhead, ankles down low. One more long stretch of your body. And bend your knees. Grab your hands around your shins. Gently rock side to side, or maybe take small circles, giving your lower back a nice little massage. When you're ready, bring one hand up overhead and roll to that side and stay on that side for a couple breaths. And then use that other hand to push yourself up gently. Come to a nice seated posture. And maybe seat yourself on the edge of a block. Take some pressure off your hips at the end of a class. Sit up tall. Inhale your arms up overhead, just like we started class, and exhale, release. 2 more times with your own breath, inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale your arms up overhead, hands together, and exhale. Bring them to heart center. Fingers spread wide, thumbs to your sternum. Give yourself gratitude for making time for your practice today. And thank you for allowing me to guide you through your sequence. If you have any questions or feedback, just let me know. Namaste. And we'll see you soon. Have a good day. Bye.